This is your KCTV5 News Update.
Loved ones gathered to say goodbye to a fallen Kansas City fire captain whose life was taken by COVID-19. Captain Bobby Rocha died last Saturday at the age of 59. He caught the virus while on the job. Today, dozens of mourners and fellow firefighters lined up for a drive-through visitation. He'll be laid to rest tomorrow at Mount Olivet Cemetery in Raytown. This just one day after the funeral for communications specialist Scott Davidson, who also died from the virus just hours after Captain Rocha. A funeral service and burial were held for Davidson yesterday in Wichita. Fire stations across Missouri have been honoring both Davidson and Rocha this weekend, lowering their flags to half staff. Earlier this week, Governor Mike Parson released separate statements recognizing both men, saying in part, "We are thankful for the sacrifices of the brave emergency responders who risk their own lives to protect the lives and property of their fellow citizens." The Kansas City Fire Department has lost 3 members to COVID-19 this year. Back in April, Billy Birmingham died from the disease as well. He spent 22 years as an EMT serving our city. The Negro League's Baseball Museum has announced it will be closed for the next 10 days after 2 employees tested positive for the virus. In an announcement on Twitter, the museum called its closure a precautionary measure to protect the staff and the community. The closure could also delay the shipment of gifts purchased in the online store. The museum is expected to reopen on Tuesday, December 8th. Kansas City marking a sad anniversary. It was 32 years ago when an explosion killed 6 Kansas City firefighters who were responding to an arson near 71 and 87th Street. The explosion happened in the early morning hours of November 29, 1988, when the flames reached ammonium nitrate that was being stored at a construction site. 5 people were later arrested for setting that fire in a scheme to steal tools for drug money.
Good evening, I'm Bill Hurlbrink with your Sunday evening weather update. Clouds have moved out. Temperatures are dropping, expected to get down into the mid-20s. We'll couple that with our wind speeds here. These are winds still out of the north in the 10 to 15 mile an hour range, expecting wind chills overnight and into the morning in the teens. So definitely bundle up as you start your work week. Once the sun comes up, we should warm up to the upper 30s, 40 for tomorrow, 45 on Tuesday, and then change comes Wednesday into Thursday. We have a system headed our way that could bring us some light flurries, a little bit of snow maybe. It's still too early to time that out. We'll have more updates on that through the week here on KCTV5.
Turn to KCTV5 News for the latest all day. This is your personalized update because KCTV5 News stands for you.